Good
Great to have you.
morning. Great to see you.
You as well. I'm so excited to just chat with you a little bit here about our how we met and an exciting program that we're starting most likely at the end of March next month. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So first off, I'd just like to introduce Allison. I met Allison at the Arizona Women Lawyers Association conference, I think last fall, and was immediately struck by your executive presence, your energy, and your warmth. And we just set up a call afterward, and Allison and I started talking. And Allison is a director of outreach at ASU here in Phoenix, and she's got three daughters, busy professional mom, and has had a number of leadership positions in the past. And so I admire you and your career background, but also just again, your warmth and your presence and authenticity. And so I would love to know maybe if you could share with our audience, we had one coaching session together. What have been some of your big takeaways from that conversation, just to give an audience a feel of what it might be like to work with me and in this program that we're going to be talking about a little bit later?
Absolutely. And it's just been so great to get to know you and your work. And I just feel so much privileged to be able to be with you here today, and then excited about our future work as well. And so I would say the biggest takeaway is, I think sometimes at this particular moment in my life, when we talk about what are your goals, that can sometimes make me feel almost paralyzed. I don't know what my goals are. I feel like I'm running from one thing to the next. And, besides just being healthy and happy, I'm not really sure what my goals are. And so through your session and through the different layers of questioning and kind of segmenting my life into different buckets, if you will, that's really where I felt such excitement about opening up and really being able to think about some goals.
Yeah.
And so that was just such a exciting takeaway for me, and goals like getting reconnected and going to see girlfriends that I haven't seen for a long time, and making more time for my siblings. Those are just things that have just been in the back of my mind, but
Mm,
to bring them forward and set intention.
yeah.
And I've got some trips planned coming up, so I am moving through with action, and I feel really
Yeah.
good about that. So
Yeah. Well, I want to acknowledge you for taking that action promptly after our call. Not everyone will do that. So that just shows your initiative and insight and immediate action. And that's really a beautiful testament to who you are. Um, so what would you say to someone looking to work with me, especially as we talk about this community of women leaders that we're going to be creating here? What would you say to someone who's thinking, what is it like to work with Joan-Claire?
mhm. I would say to them, you're probably thinking, I don't know if I really need this. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this. I don't know if I really am ready to be vulnerable. And I think you and I had a chance to connect right at the beginning of the year, the end of one year, beginning of a new year. So I think I had that New Year's mindset where I'm just going to go for it. And I would just encourage others to do the same and
Mm,
spend a lot of time thinking about others, planning in terms of work, outside of work,
mhm,
our service commitments, but having the time to yourself to think through what you want to do, and in your future is
mm.
really a gift. And so I would just encourage others to go for it like I did. And I have a feeling people would be surprised at how good it felt, even after just one
Mm.
session, to just be able to talk through.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, so I'd love to introduce briefly here what that program is. Allison's had a chance to give me some feedback on that as well. So it's called Living Fully Expressed, and it's for female leaders, an 8-week program. And I'm so excited to bring local female leaders in your network and out in my own network together to be vulnerable together. It's going to be virtual. And just to slow down and start to turn our being, our presence toward ourselves, not in a
Mhm.
selfish way here, right? But just more to tune in to who we are, what we desire to create in our lives. So really, we're going to start off with connecting to that vision. And as you mentioned, you may not have that clear in terms of like goals, but it's more of just an inward turning toward ourselves to be present to ourselves and in community to share and be vulnerable. And throughout the program, we'll be learning to slow down, not just slow down to slow down everything, but slow down, which will actually help us speed up in areas of our life that we're feeling harried and pressured, to slow down, to enjoy and be more present in our life. Being aware of the inner critic, so many of us have imposter syndrome at times, and comparison and judgment, and we just want to let that go and be real with each other, and begin to turn into our heart and see our true selves and connect to that beautiful essence that each of us is, our unique essence. Yeah, as well as turning our challenges into gifts. There's just so many different layers in this program, and I've taken so many clients through this program, and even though I continually am practicing new areas of personal development and new tools to bring to my clients, this research-backed program that's underlying this program that we're going to be doing is what I continually turn back to. It's just like fundamental, slowing down the mind, turning inward, accessing your intuition, and yeah, unleashing your curious and creative spirit. So what are you, just to wrap this, what are you most excited about in terms of the actual program that we'll be doing for about 2 months? And then perhaps having a local gathering, either a day trip or hiking, or maybe an overnight here locally in Tucson or Phoenix. What are you most excited about?
Well, I'm excited, I feel like if I got so much out of just one coaching session, I'm really excited to see what will really bubble up over the 8 weeks. And I'll be honest, just being around other women, I feel so much, my cup just, gets more full, gets more full, gets more full. And so I really feed off of meeting new people, getting to know about them, and then learning about how they've tackled challenges and come through, even stronger. And so that's what I'm really excited about, looking forward to, and having an opportunity to be around so many women in different capacities. I think we're hungry for, something that's lightly structured, so we feel like we're being guided through something, but also just having the space and capacity to just really have the time to grow.
Yeah, I feel it in what you're sharing here, just some structure to guide us and kind of get the training, but also have that just organic community where we can learn about each other and connect and grow, and have that support of being alongside other powerful, inspiring women who are on this journey themselves, right? And we can learn from each other's journeys. So thank you so much, Allison, for this time together. And I'm so excited to embark on this coaching journey with you and other women. And it's just been a gift to know you since I met you here like 3 or 4 months ago. So super excited.
Oh, thank you. Feeling is mutual. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thanks,
Excited as
Allison.
well.